Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Shikonomy, where we spill the tea on building your dream career, one boss move at a time. I hope you're somewhere comfy with your favorite drink in your hand because today we are going to talk about something that might sound boring at first. Drum roll, please. Today's episode is all about project management. Yep, those planners, those timelines, those quick catch-up meetings that last 45 minutes. I used to think that project management was just some corporate buzzword until I realized that I was managing projects every single day of my life without even knowing it and probably failing at it. So grab a snack because I'm going to take you through my chaotic intro to project management, the near breakthrough that followed, and how learning it literally changed how I run my business and my life, to be honest. Let me take you back to early last year. I had just launched a YouTube channel. I was excited about it. The vibes were good. The story that I would have loved to share, the ideas. I had this color coordinated Notion board ready to go. And so I thought, 2 weeks in, everything went kaboom. Mails got lost, deadlines were missed, and I end up staying up till 3 a.m. fixing things I should have detangled. My brain was fried. My to-do list looked like a horror movie script. And I remember thinking, is this what being your own boss feels like? Because I'm out. I don't want that anymore. So here's what I did. I sat myself down, pulled out my phone and Googled how do not crush and burn while running a project. The internet screamed back, project management basics. And that's when the plot thickened. I started learning about project scopes, Gantt charts, and the magical phrase work breakdown structure. At first I was like, okay, slow down, Steve Jobs. I want to stop crying in my Trello board. And the moment I learned, the more it made sense. I realized that I had been running my projects like a Pinterest mood board. Cute, but chaotic. What I needed was structure, timelines, priorities, and clear communication. Grown up stuff. So I started using actual project management tools like Asana and Notion properly this time. I broke things into phases. I assigned deadlines that weren't just vibe based. I set checked-in points, feedback windows, and get this, I even built buffer days. I had a whole system, and let me tell you, the next project was smooth as butter. I had so many videos which I already edited, which I already did everything, scheduled and everything. But then the plot twist. A team member dropped out of the Meet project. Panic mode activated. My other personality which just dropped out of nowhere. But instead of spiraling like I used to do, I looked at my plan and thought, I actually know what to do. I reassigned, rescheduled, and communicated clearly with myself with confidence. My own self told me this is the most organized launches we have ever done. I almost cried. That's when I realized project management isn't about being perfect. It's about having a good plan that survives imperfection. So here is my hot take. If you're running a business, side hustle, school project, or even just your life, you need some form of project management. It's not about being a type A. It's about giving yourself the tools to breathe, to say, I got this. Start with the basic. Know your goal, break it down, set the real deadlines, check in often, leave room for mess ups because they will happen. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be prepared. That's it for today's episode of Shikonomy. I hope this gave you the push you need to boss up your planning game. As As always, if you found this video helpful, share this with your group chat, tag me on your social media, and let me know your favorite project management tool. I'm always nosy about people's productive setups. Until next time, stay soft, stay smart, and stay running the economy the way only you can.